Hey everyone, Eddie here. For some reason, my mic wasn't set up properly. Hopefully, the rest will go well. I guess we'll need to check that out. It's been a while since I've done a live stream here, um, but I figured I'd go ahead and do one, especially because last week was kind of all over the place, to be honest. Hey, Rays. Hi, hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping by to say hello. All right, so everyone wants to see Sephiria, I'm sure. So we're definitely going to be doing some Sephiria. Probably we'll start trying to do a little bit more live streams just to kind of get some more of the content requests out of the way. And then thereafter, probably start going into some more roguelikes as we progress. And there's some other games that I'm very interested in for the future of my channel. But first and foremost, there's still a lot of Sephiria to be played, and a lot of cool, fun builds. And I've got a lot of ideas too for some story arcs that I want to do. I really, really want to do my villain arc that I did way back when in early access, and it'd be really cool to kind of progress off of that as well. So here's hoping that I'll have some time to do that. Work has been pretty crazy as of late, but I think we can make it work. I think we can make it work. So hope everyone's doing well. Again, before we start, thank you for everyone who has joined the live stream today. And for those watching the VOD, greatly appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, and share, as I always reply to all of my comments. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what we can come up with here in Sephiria. I think a lot of the individuals in our Discord too have come up with such amazing builds. It's kind of hard to keep up, I'll be honest. I have ideas in mind for characters, and then I think to myself, well, I'm going to try this. And then I see some really cool looking builds. And then I think, wow, I should probably jump on those. I haven't dabbled too heavily either into some of the heavier hard mode builds either. But we'll see. We'll see what we can come up with here. All right. What should the first build be? I'm kind of feeling like a blade style build. It'd be really cool to actually do a lightning lizard. I actually want to probably go to this very soon in the future. I know I could go frog. Tom will probably be like, why didn't I choose the frog here? That would have been way better. And then just go all out swiftness and wrath, and then perhaps shadow wouldn't be too bad here. Get some evasion to go shadow. Could also go luck to increase max HP and MP. And that actually wouldn't be too bad if I decided to go something a little bit different here. Lightning Liz is one of the coolest costumes in the game. I agree. I really like it. Tom says otherwise, though, obviously, because he's a frog lover. But I agree with you, Rays. I think the Lightning Lizard is pretty cool. I do like the Lightning Lizard. Although Scholar Lizard is still my favorite on looks and as far as a character. But yeah, Lightning Lizard is a close second, I would say. Max HP MP. We could do the MP regen as well. Which actually, this might be interesting to try it this way. And then with this, we could do... We know we're going to start off with lightning here. So we want to do, like, what, Magitech? So we could start off with the Thunder Earrings right off the bat. I could also do Electro Chakram, which is always really good. Electro Chakram is so powerful. And then for Fruit Skewer, we probably want to focus on, obviously, Windsong. Magitech is a given. We could also go Precision. It's my little brother's favorite costume. The Lightning Lizard. I could see that. I do want to go Shadow for some evasion. Would be kind of cool, since we're already starting off with... Or we could just go straight Windsong. Wow, this is such a glass cannon style build. I feel like Precision would be pretty good here, though. Let's try it that way. Since we do have the Wrath, right? And then I don't have to worry about favorite artifacts for this, is what I would go with. Yeah, he loves electric-based powers. Oh, we would get along very well then. Because lightning is my favorite element in any game. Any game that I play, when I see lightning, I'm always ecstatic. I'm very happy. So anytime I get to try a lightning build, that's why I was so happy when I saw the minigun in the lightning skill tree, because I thought that was just a cool idea. And then, of course, it's just more lightning. So I thought that would be really fun. Okay, so we're going to go Blade. I'm thinking, I mean... Increase lightning damage 50% per maximum electrocution stack. Consumes 2 stacks of electric charge to perform special attack upon special attack heavy slash. I mean, this could be really cool and a lot of fun if we do this one. So I think that's the way that I'm going to go. All right. Yeah, it's been a while. I think I may have dabbled into it once with a frog in early access. But again, a lot of the early access builds that I did, minus a handful, I would say, have changed quite a bit. Either because of 1.0, the costumes, or honestly, the hard mode tiers, right? I just feel like with the extension of tier 35 and beyond to 50 and even 60, if you really want to go all out, I see a lot of individuals start off with lifesteal, the bloodstone earrings, right? So to me, I always feel like that's a negative, because then I feel like all the builds are always going to be the same, right? And then I see a lot of individuals, they'll use the same weapons or then the same ones. And that's why I like to try to build something that's different and fun to at least carry throughout and do a full run and you can enjoy. Again, they may not be the most ultimate, not doing 10k every single build or life stealing up to that much either. But at the same time, when I see the same items and the same weapons or even the same costume used, that, in my point, makes me believe, okay, maybe they need to balance it out a little bit more, or there has to be some type of change done as well. So we could start off with a hard mode tier 35. I don't mind that, and then kind of see how it goes. Although this could potentially be a little bit higher for this. So let's dive into this. So we need a character, though, for this. The Lightning Lizard. Can kind of make him like a superhero. I think that'd be kind of cool, right? A superhero. Liz the superhero. Liz, I feel like, is a little too easy, though, of a name, huh? We're going to go with Liz, though. All right. So Liz, with the powers of lightning by her side, has been called upon to dive deep into the layers of the disgusting moles. And apparently, their mole chief has gone haywire due to some crazy poison smog that's been happening throughout the mines. So she's kind of like a detective as well. I guess like Batman. Well, we already immediately get Electro Chakram, so we get an extra boost there, which is nice. So let's try that. I don't mind health here, just because we're starting off early, and I am going a little glass cannon for this kind of style, right? I'm going all in, so let's see. Oh, it's so satisfying. Okay. And we do have the lightning bolt if we wanted to do a little bit of range, but I feel like there's no need here, especially in the early stages. We're already pretty strong, and we haven't even gotten to our lightning tree yet for our weapon. Stormcloud actually may not be a bad secondary in this build now that I think about it, with the amount that we could potentially attack. Let's see. To save... Yeah, just to save some rerolls here. Do something like this. I like that. And then if we get one more Electrochakram, we can go ahead and have a third here. Ooh. Okay, we're already going to get health. So I guess going defense wouldn't be so bad. I could continue to go Glass Cannon and just get more health, but why not a little bit of defense? I don't think that that's too bad. Yeah, because we did choose the health here, so we are going to gain the buff, so a nice balance here is never bad. Oh, hold on. Don't leave the potion behind. All right, here we go, Anvil. All right, so dash attack, no. Ah, Thunder Sword, Bronte. Damage dealt by a weapon is reduced by 20%, but it is changed to lightning damage. That's what we want to see. We want to see more lightning, more sparks fly. We'll go artifact because we don't really have anything too crazy. I mean, I guess I could have fulfilled Electrochakram if I really wanted to, but I feel like getting another artifact here would be good. Especially Windsong, because then we can attack faster, which means more lightning, more slashes, more electrocution, right? That's what we really want to see here. We do have some precision we can go. I guess we could pick that up. There will always be more optimal builds. Bloodstone Earrings is such an overpowered item that it's a top 4 item for any build. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. I mean, lifesteal in general, in any game, right, is pretty big. So, and that's why I say in any build, if you could pick up lifesteal, that's why every time I see the bat mana in the event, which, ooh, I feel for new individuals who are trying to unlock that character. Why not? Why not, you know, grab the artifact and pick up a lifesteal? That +1 lifesteal could be the difference in that run. So I don't see an issue of trying to pick that up, right? Lifesteal is just so powerful. Oh, Lightning Struck Branch. We could also go Stairway to start building Windsong, which I do want. So I will go ahead and pick up the Stairway here. Oh, I see some more individuals have joined the live stream. So thank you so much. Even if you're just dropping by or just hanging around to see what may be going on, greatly appreciate it. If you feel like commenting or have any questions, feel free. We've actually gotten so many new subscribers. It's pretty humbling, I will say. And everyone has been enjoying the content, which makes me super happy. And I'm glad everyone's been very patient because, wow, work has been very chaotic as of late. So it makes me happy that everyone is willing to be patient as well to wait for my videos, and excited to see them when they do come out. So I appreciate it. Okay, let's see here. I mean, Nurture isn't too bad at all. It's actually a good bottom tier that you could do here. And then we can fulfill going into the bottom slot as well. Do something like this. Well, that does give us our Windsong. Okay, so our two biggest ones here to go for our full Glass Cannon Lightning build here with our Lizard. Tier 35 hard mode as well. I always dislike killing the bat. Not only it's evil, but it also kind of turns off the shops with how expensive they get. True. Yeah, you do gamble with it. You do gamble with it, so you have to take it as it is. All right, Liz has discovered the Mind Eater root. Oh, an awakening of an ancient evil. Okay, so it looks like the moles may have been possessed here. Ah, so it wasn't their own undoing. Well, we're really seeing how glass cannon this build really is, huh? Okay. Yeah, once we get the wind song up, this is going to be quite good. I mean, we already attack pretty fast, but if we can get it up a little bit higher, it's going to be that much better. Anthunius Garbuglius Gabba. Wow, I am I am butchering that. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. Anthunius says, we just got into hard mode. Good fun. Shocked at how many options there are per anvil mod. What's the build? Just got here. Well, first of all, thank you for joining, and so sorry that I butchered your name. Gabagool. Oh my goodness. Okay, Gabagool. Okay, thank you, Gabagool. I really appreciate it. We're going a lightning lizard build with the blade. So we're kind of going like a we're going as a story-wise as a superhero, but kind of like a ninja superhero here. Trying to find out what's going on with these moles. They started becoming chaotic because of this fog, and they realized it was due to this poisonous root here. So now we're gonna see what else may be causing these treacherous uproarings here. All right, pinwheel. I mean, probably want to get more attack speed here, but let's see. Ooh, I do really like rally. Rally is so good. Yeah, we can get electrochockum to max and increase more attack speed here. Very cool. Still very new to how big the game is. Yeah, I mean, if you just started the game, absolutely. It can be a little overwhelming, especially to get all the pieces that you need. For instance, all the costumes, all the weapons, all of the talent points. I mean, there is a lot to it. I do agree with that. But that's why I'm here. To make some fun builds, to make it a little bit easier to at least carry you through. And then there are a lot of great hard mode builds out there too to get into those high talent ones and then to be successful and to progress. But as long as you're having fun, that is the most important part here. All right, we're definitely going Electromancer. I mean, plus 18% electrocution, extra damage, and we get Kieran's horn. That is huge. Wow. Okay. Holy, that's pretty big. I may want to substitute that out for Helena's model just to get that extra crit bonus here from the lightning. Golden Needle could be very good in this build. Unfortunately, I don't have enough for it at the moment, but let's go ahead and get our anvil here to go for there. Saw there's some cool support builds for Coop, the skin that uses buff and spreads them to teammates. Seems like it could be fun with barrier and damage. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, excuse me. Lightning Flash. Gain 1 stack of electric charge when dealing damage with electrocution. Consumes 2 stacks of electric charge to perform special attack, isn't up to special attack heavy slash. Ooh, okay, here we go. Well, the dash is so cool looking. Boy, it's been a while since I've used this build. Wow, it's like effortless. Do you ever skip Anvil? We are kind of in disagreement right now among our 4-man. Last question, then I'll shut up. Oh, no worries. I'll answer any questions. Yeah. No worries about that. When you say lizard, what's that referring to? An artifact? When I'm saying lizard, it's actually this costume. So this is actually the frog costume, but it has a variant to it, which is the lizard. So this is the costume of it. So that's what I mean by saying that. Yeah. Anvil, I don't skip. If you do skip it, you could get it in the next round, and then potentially further. But I feel getting the weapon early on establishes your build and how you want to run it. In the later stages, you can start focusing instead of on the weapon, which is a crucial point, right? Just like the character, I feel, you could then figure out what's working for your build and not, versus then later trying to get a weapon. Now, there are base weapons that are better than some that go into the secondary. So at that point, you may want to skip. I've done that in a challenge before, which, that was pretty tough. Dash recovery. I guess we can go Windsong here for the dash recovery. Oh, and then Charm of Lightning. Definitely want that. I'm thinking I'm gonna just put the extra point in Kieran's here for the lightning to go off of. The costume makes sense. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, now we have full costume in hand here. We definitely want inventory. I would like a tablet, but I do like facing the elite enemies because that just means we get an extra item, and that's always good. Oh, we didn't have to use our special attack. That's how that's how good that was. I mean, Kunai is good, but I am looking at this progression here, though. Ooh. I am looking at this progression. I really want this, but Kunai will give us that precision boost. We're coming at 20% to go off of. Yeah, I mean, it's more damage. It does make sense. We could probably find progress later on. I always go extra backpack space at this point. Do you ever not? The only time this early I won't go is if I need something that's better, and or if I chose something like ingenuity as far as my talents, because I gain an extra 2 slots. So at that point, I'm thinking, well, I already gained the extra 2 slots, so instead of choosing inventory, I'll go ahead and pick another path. And that being said, too, it also depends on how much experience you want for your character. Because remember, if you do choose to go the inventory route in any area, you will lose experience because they are shorter levels. So I always bring that up in my runs as well, because if you come to the end of a run and you're thinking, oh, I'm about to face a boss, but you have a tiny bit of a bar left of XP and you're wondering, wow, how did that go wrong? It's because of the inventory route that you chose. Ooh! Okay. Wow. Okay. That hurt. I do like... Oh, wow. I mean, Model Stairway is obviously really good, but I do kind of like the sheet music, because I did talk about potential for Stormcloud in this build would be pretty good. This also helps the foundation of what we're building anyway, with lightning damage and attack speed, so it's not a bad pickup. Holy, that hurt, though. Didn't even consider the XP loss. Yeah, I always bring it up in my runs because it is something that can be easily overlooked, right? And that, again, it's only just due to the nature of how small the areas are. So, ooh, okay. All right, Liz, beaten and bruised, is now picking up a scent here. This could be where the smog is coming from. Oh, the pig shaman. All right, here we go. Ooh, this is going to be quite interesting here. A lot of dodging involved. Perhaps Shadow wouldn't be too bad here. If I could pick up like Broken Sapphire or something. I mean, speaking of Shadow, but I feel like we got to try to get something a little bit better here. Oh, that. I always feel like Amplifier, if I'm not intentionally wanting to go it, is such a gamble. Because am I ever going to get plus 14 in this to get it to its max, right? I am kind of thinking the Firefly is the way to go, but we do get hit a lot because it is glass cannon. But we could potentially just get plus 12 lightning right off the bat. Gabagool says, I randomly fell into a Tiger Strike build with a katana and it was insane. It makes me wonder what other builds are strong just from a single artifact. Yes, there are quite a few artifacts alone that could make or break a build. And again, that's why Wishing Fountain is so important because I feel like there are certain builds where you need that item to make it that build, right? So you could, by potentially starting off at the beginning with that item or items, is huge because then you don't have to worry about when am I going to get it? Is it going to happen? How is it going to work? Now, obviously, for bond artifacts, that's a little bit different because you can't start with a bond artifact. You do have to, unfortunately, find it throughout the run. And the earlier you find it, the better your foundation of your build begins. So I think I'm just going to go Firefly just to get the Magitech here and then hopefully get a really good tablet. I mean, I do like Advance. That does help out with quite a few items here. Should have just took the Advance. Okay, wait, I take it back. Harvest is good. I do really like Harvest. One of my favorites. Okay, so 3. I think I'll choose for the Lightning instead, and then I think I might get the Tycoon up here up a little bit, just so we can get increased Lightning and attack speed, which is the basis of our build, right? Gabby says, how many upgrades, LMAO, you'd have to run Mystic, eh? Yeah, I mean, there is an easy solution if you go survival. I have done one build surrounding that specific item to do full true damage, and I mean, it's obviously good. Plus 14 true damage is insane. I mean, at that point, you're killing anything and everything, but at the same time, if it's not part of your build, it's one of those where it's like, well, you picked it up, but it's only good if you increase its value. And if you don't increase your value, it's just taking up a slot, and more importantly, some enchants or tablet potential in your inventory. All right, I'm picking up Golden Needle because I'm going to go ahead and boost up Electro Chakram here, which I think is going to be super good. All right, and I'm actually going to move this here. Okay. I mean, we're close to Magitech 8 here, so I feel like we will definitely get that. I'm feeling a little bit I should go Potion here for defense, but... All right, out of curiosity, where are we at on just base damage here? I mean, 1,000... Around 1,000 average heading into Library is pretty good. And the thing is, I mean, once we do this, look at our stack buildup for our special attack, so we could just... Okay. All right. You know, I'll take it. I'm going to go Artifact here. Yeah, definitely feel like we need a little bit more Windsong, though. I feel like I should be attacking way faster with the Blade. Okay, I did try this Guillotine randomly. I feel like we would need Frostwolf to make it good, but let me see its stats again. Every 6 seconds, summon Ice Lightning Blades. Okay, deal electrocution damage, reduces the cooldown by 1 second. Damage 100% of the higher tier element. I mean, so this essentially does work in our build. We may not get the full effects of Frost, but it does take off from our highest one. And with that, it does give us Magitech 8, so I'll give it a shot and see how it does. I mean, we are just obliterating anything that comes in our path. I mean, ooh, okay. I may want to think about going a little more health because I feel like I'm just going to get two-shotted by one thing. Oh, Wanderer's Necklace is so good. That is so good for us. Windsong 6, so that gets our increased attack speed we're wanting, and it could potentially get our highest elemental damage up, which currently obviously is lightning. The extra slow could be a plus that adds Magitech. Never mind, they died before any kind of debuff. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Again, this one would probably be a super popular build if you wanted to do like a bunch of quick, heavy damage. Ooh, and a Void. What can we find here? I mean, there's our defense if we really want to see go defense. I mean, gain a shield. Let's see. Gain shield for every 5 seconds when using dash. I mean, I could pick this up, or I could potentially go into Shadow for evade. I guess I could pick it up and see what happens with it. I don't think it's the end of the world if I pick it up. It's not ruining anything. I still have a ton of space still. And I'm going to be picking up more inventory as we progress. So let's see. I don't want to get too far off, though. All right, so there's our inventory. And then enchant would be really good because we have quite a few items we can go ahead and bulk up. All right, here we go. The thing is, too, we want to be aggressive with this build. I mean, it is Glass Cannon all in, but because the Electro Chakrams are so powerful, we want to make sure that we're proccing those. I mean, Palace cards wouldn't be bad here, but our luck is null. But it is just more damage because we are doing normal attack. I could also go the key here and get Magitech, so we could potentially get Magitech 10 before we face the boss, which would be quite good. I'm thinking about doing that instead. Where is Magitech here? There it is. Okay. Gabagool says, we all have multiple combo artifacts unlocked, but we haven't really gotten too deep into them yet besides the Plasma one and Blue Fire one. Both were pretty nifty. Yeah, Plasma, if you can maximize that helmet, is really cool. I've run a few Plasma builds in the past in early access. I don't believe I've done one in 1.0 just yet, but it is on my list. There's so many different builds and variations, and I do get a lot of viewer requests as well. Like the Chaos Summoner. I couldn't believe how many individuals. I think a lot of individuals really liked my ultimate companion build that I did in 1.0. Or I'm sorry, in early access. And that was, I think, a week or two before 1.0 completed. And but everyone wanted to see Turtle Companion with the dagger specifically. I had about 8 different individuals that were requesting that. So I thought, well, let me go ahead and try that one out and see. Okay, this is interesting. I didn't consider elemental, but I feel like, amplify all elemental damage by 10. Highest elemental. I mean, more lightning is good. I could cheesily go ballista just to have Storm Cloud and see how that does, but maybe lore would be better here just to see how elemental could fit in the build. I mean, we're doing this from scratch, so anything we're willing to try at this point for a full-on build for a video, right? For future. I'm a little shocked at how little artifacts you have at this point and how strong you are. Making me think we're all taking too many artifacts over other options and skimming them down later. I've got beef with Chaos. Feels misleading how it's described to me. Well, the good thing about Chaos, remember, it's all elemental damage, right? So, I mean, Essentially, it's its own attribute, but at the same time, it's all attributes together. So the beauty of that is if you were considering a specific element that boosts off of that, let's say lightning, if you do this much lightning damage or this lightning damage to proc electrocution, your minions essentially are doing electrical damage, which boosts. So for instance, let's say we're doing a companion build and you got Kieran's Horn, right? This works with companions because if they had chaos damage, not just the electric jellyfish, but all your companions are now lightning based. So lightning element attacks, critical chance increases plus 30%. And this also applies to companion damage. So your companions are not just doing lightning damage, they're doing lightning damage with a plus 30% crit chance, right? So it's pretty insane if you think about it in that way. So that's why chaos is so good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to go Shadow to try to go a little more evade. I mean, we're doing so much damage, but I could see 2 or 3 shots just absolutely executing us here. Oh my goodness, but this is so much fun. Oh, wow. Oh, this is I think I've got to go the blue wrist guard because if I go the blue wrist guard, I haven't been using my special too much. But this would make the special insane, right? Yeah, I've got to pick it up. I have to. I'm not planning on sturdy, but that on its own will allow my stacks here to be quite good. Now, I might just put my points into that as well. Let's see. I mean, I could go Golden Needle to amplify even more damage to my chakrams. This will increase 21% for special. I could also go defensive route and do Hand Mirror for an extra shield when I dash, which that actually sounds pretty good too. But I'm kind of thinking of going greedy and just going for the special attack here. Gabagula says, didn't go up after doing elements. I think we built it wrong. And then Tajin said, did a version of that build yesterday with high crit and the relic that processes stacks of electrocution instantly. My blade was almost permanently at 10 stacks, spamming the sheath attack. Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. Gogol says, I'll never disregard Evade or Guardian again after being strong. I've ruined many runs by bad positioning and getting two-shotted. I love defense in any build, to be honest, because I feel like you're saying it's a little underestimated when you go through. And yeah, there are parts, especially that the last level that the devs made here. Wow, is it is it punishing sometimes? So having that extra dash and shadow and stuff like that is just so good. Oh, I love that this boss got its own background music. So good. I think that means that now all bosses got their own music now. Holy. Wow, Zapbug is insane. I need to get Zapbug up. That would be crazy. Holy. All right, what are the odds I can get an insane tablet here? Oh, I do really like Rally, though. Maybe I shouldn't force it too heavily. Yeah, I'm just going to pick up Rally. I really like Rally. Probably not the most optimal position. 250% damage. That's only one electrocution stack. Is that worth? So I need one more for the +2 and then beyond, right? I mean, it is one electrocution, so maybe not too bad. Tajin says, yeah, defense gives an extra dimension to your build, especially nice when you can find synergies with the offensive sides of your build. Yeah, build I'm doing this week emphasizes a bit on defense, but it's pretty It's a pretty all-in build. I think it's gonna be a fun build. I haven't tried it fully yet. That will be the one that I'm posting tomorrow. Wow, yeah, already tomorrow. So look forward to that one. That one's gonna be fun. And then the other build is gonna be a Solar Blade build, which I know a lot of individuals love Solar Blade, including myself. So I think that's gonna be a really cool one to see how that's gonna turn out. And it's based upon my cat as well. So it's always fun to have a build that's close to home. I can go another Gold Needle. How well is Electro Chakram doing for us right now? Wow, Electro Chakram is actually doing more than my normal attack. So, I mean, it does make sense to then double stack it, right? I mean... yeah. Okay. All right, this is gonna be fun. Here we go. Ooh, enchant. Okay, that's perfect actually, because now we can get some of these items up instead of having to worry about tablets and whatnot. Ooh, Taz. Small dice. Apple juice. No, I think we're good here. All right, let's see. How does our build fare against the Wasteland enemies? Pretty good, I'd say. Sword training manual is insane. If I can get that boosted, that's plus 20% for our attack speed here. Okay, we have a 2-level enchant. Let's see, I think... oh, no, we have one more area. Let's figure this out first before we choose. Oh, this is so strong. All right, so I could just go ahead and increase my Electro Chakram here, but I kind of like the 2-stack either to get Zap Bug up. I could spend 1 in Zap Bug just to get an extra Electrocution stack, which I think is really good. And then I can increase 7% more of attack speed. I can gain an extra dash, which if I do that, that means I can get a potential extra shield here when using dash because of my hand mirror, which that may not be bad as well. Let's try that and see how that goes. Inventory, I mean, we could. Yeah, let's go inventory. And then we have an enchant at the bottom here that we can go ahead and progress even further. Gabagool says, I've been trying to theory craft a solid build with a crossbow, anvil specialized that reloads on dash and never stops shooting as long as dashing. I have a build in mind for that you mentioned that. And I'm glad you brought that up. Maybe I'll try that after this and see. But yeah, I think, because I was thinking of it kind of like a grave style build for those who have played League of Legends. I used to play way back in the day, and that's what it reminds me of. So we'll see. That maybe I'll try that one after this. In my head seems potentially strong, but no luck yet. Yeah, I might try that one after this one. Tangent says, I haven't played much with crossbow yet. I'm trying out double elements builds at the moment, like blue burn and plasma. Yeah, I mean, it's always good because bond artifacts are so strong. So if you could do one with duels that work and benefit, like still one of my favorites as far as bond artifacts is Shimmering Eyes, right? With Shadow and Precision, with the Chaos. It's so good. And it works in so many different style builds. I mean, it just... The percentage damage of that is insane. So I agree with you that it's going there. But I would definitely try out crossbow. There are so many good range builds that you can make. And they're so much fun to go from afar. I mean, even the one that I did in 1.0 to actually defeat Clippeth with my chicken, which was the Solar Blade Sniper. Oh my goodness. That is an amazing build. It was so much fun to play too. I just felt so powerful as a chicken, just shooting out solar lasers at everybody. Tenjison, is the amount of enchant impacted by the luck stat? I don't believe so. That would actually be a really good question. I think the enchants are random based as far as root goes. I think luck is more based upon like finding the extras. So like the luck shrines. At the end of specific events, you may get an extra chest or item, like an extra enchant or gold and so forth. Maybe like the glass jar. And yeah, I mean, it's just amount of percentage of what you can find as far as like items as you re-roll as well. We're going to go enchant here. It seems so fun on paper. Cheers, dude. Ray says, I tried an all-in attack speed SNS build with a carrot caliber recently. I definitely think that the whole weapon tree needs a rework, as well as chaos damage as a whole. I could see that. Yeah, carrot caliber, boy, I haven't used that, I think, since early stages, maybe. Wow. Okay. Increase crit chance by 1% for every tablet. So one tablet currently. Oh, wait a minute. I need to move these down now. There we go. So that way I don't have any negatives on the side here. Do I want this? I don't think so. That could be good, though. That gives me Windsong 8 if I choose that. Right? Yes. I was kind of lost in thought there for a second. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I still feel like there's quite a bit of reworks that need to be done. I'll be honest. I'm very happy with 1.0. I think the story finished off very well for the developers. I think they made some changes to some costumes that were questionable, but I think now everyone has kind of gotten used to. And I also feel they balanced quite a few other items to make them good. The peculiar thing was the one costume that they added, which I'll be playing this week. I was kind of shocked that they only had one costume. I mean, there are so many costume requests since early access that have been going out, and I think there are a lot of good ideas from a lot of the Sephiria players for that. I'm very shocked that they didn't add more costumes. Let alone, I am also shocked that we didn't get a new weapon. I mean, me personally, I want a melee weapon, like fists, so we can actually punch or kick, like martial arts. Maybe like a black belt would be insane. And then there's so much you could go off of that with the elements, right? Attack speed, sneak, defense. I mean, all of the main characteristics of the builds that you want just to make even more ideas to go through. That is my dream, right? Some individuals are wanting a hammer, which would be so cool. Like, why can't we get a hammer? We could just smash down the ground, create earthquakes with. There's a lot of cool shock effects, fire, blaze. We could have a holy hammer throw, right? We could have holy damage. So I feel like there's a lot still to do in the game. And I'm wondering if the devs have ideas and they want to progress it, but they didn't want to throw too much at the beginning. They want to slowly reel individuals in, especially new players who just started off 1.0, who weren't early access players to go off of. But I've thrown a lot of ideas at the devs. A lot. Unfortunately, none of them have come to fruition. But hopefully one day. Okay. I mean, this does increase normal and special. I don't know if that's too cheap to just pick up and go. I mean, it's just more damage, so I guess it's not terrible if I pick it up by any means. Okay, so I guess I want to do... I mean, that's just an extra electrocution. I guess I should just force it here. and see how well we do against the boss here. I mean, it is Asgard. Asgard is still one of the more trickier bosses, I feel, still in the game. All right, let's see. Sorry, I missed a few chats here. Let me actually check something here really quick. Can I? So I do have full screen windowed. Okay, that's what I thought. Let me see here, but it doesn't allow me to go off of here. So just one moment here. Just 1 second here. So I feel like I missed a few different things here from individuals. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Yeah, Ray says all in attack. Gabagool says this channel is just what I needed. There's no reliable sites for builds online. It's all slop pulling from YouTube. Going to give your vids a deep dive soon. Useful since my group is in Wish. Oh, well, thank you for that. I'll show off. I think it was someone who put in for I think it's from the Sephiria group, but I'll go ahead and show off a site. It's not. I so far don't think it's too bad. I think it's Korean based, if I'm not mistaken, maybe Chinese, but you can translate it, and it's not too bad. I also figured that the alternative skins for costumes should slightly be modified the costume a little. Shocked they didn't for a price of Sapphire. I can see that too. Just a little bit different, make it a little bit more higher tier. That could be an idea. Probably in DLC. Hammer and Fist are both popular in similar game. Ember Knights, they work well. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Caught up. I apologize. All right, here we go. Let's see how we do against Asgard. I did lose my stairway buff, but that's okay. Holy, that was so worth. Oh my, I guess we don't need stairway. Oh my goodness. I mean, all right. Oh gosh, I really want to try this at level 50. I think I might do a backstory character for this and try a level 50 with this. It's pretty powerful. I'm still a little concerned about being two-shotted. Oh my goodness. Thunder Compass is insane. That's an insane pickup. Oh my. Okay. And I could get it full if I go. Yeah, I can. I got to move this ugly heavy heart though. Wow. Okay. That's big. I mean, yeah, still we don't have anything like really insane if you think about it. I mean, 75 lightning, don't get me wrong, 75 lightning is good. But I've seen others that are way higher. So yeah, this is pretty good. All right, here we go. Wow. Smoked him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is kind of crazy. Math. Hello, Math. Let's see, Math. I missed it. Hello there. Just wanted to say hi. Say that your videos in Sephiria have been helping me a lot lately to find new builds. Thanks for your work. Writing this from France, actually. Oh, well, hello from France. I'd love to visit France. It's on my to-do list. Once I'm done working every day of my life, I'd love to travel back to Europe. I go back to Spain every so often because that's where I'm originally from. My friends and family are still there, so yeah, France would definitely be on the list. So if you have any recommendations for spots or places to go, definitely post them. I'll write them down and save them for later. Ray says the Carrot Sword needs a rework because both of its tier 2 upgrades are pretty aimless. Yeah. Tajin says, wish there were options to make visual effects slightly transparent. That's very useful for parry builds so I can see what the boss is doing more clearly. That's a good point, Tajin, because I will say if you go especially projectile style builds, it does get pretty chaotic with all, like planets, for instance. Planets is kind of crazy when you get to its max and you throw out other projectiles as well. Once you get to the later stages, you don't know what you're dodging. Throw in some solar blade in there too. Wow, it's just there's a lot going on. So I agree with that. Matt says, aha, any cities you'd like to visit in France? I mean, anywhere, honestly. I'm a big foodie, so wherever you think the best food cities are, that's where I would want to be at. Like, okay. I'm a big fan of like art as well. So whatever would be, you know, in the realm of like music, theater, or just like museums, something of that kind of, just to bring in more culture, that'd be cool too. Victor says, que eres español. Sí soy español. Tanja says, must have missed that. Could have swore that was a setting I saw one time, maybe. I'm thinking of XF as friends. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't have too much gold. Wow, white eggshell would be insane. I mean, we're already obliterating enemies, but that would just be icing on the cake. All right, we still can get Windsong to 10, so that's what I'm going to focus on. I do have enough for Shadow, which evasion could be really good for us. But if I'm going to go evasion, recover 1 dash when evasion hits, evasion critical damage. I mean, this isn't bad, but I'd rather pick up Blue Sapphire if I were to pick up an option here. So I think I'll just hold and save. Wow. All right. These enemies are pretty brutal in here, though. So we'll see how well we do here. I do like enchant. Inventory, I mean, we have 2 slots for Windsong. We could potentially get more. I just don't know what else to potentially get. And then enchant. All right, so let's do enchant. I'm going to see what I want to do for the second area, but then I'm probably going to just choose enchant again at the last tier. So let's see. Again, I'm not really heavily using my special. I mean, I should because it's absolutely insane, but it's just kind of fun. Probably making this harder on myself than it should be. It is just fun just diving in and just attacking with the Electro Chakrams and seeing them do their thing, so. But I mean, with this Thunder Compass, it's... Ooh, okay. Wow. I mean... Weapon chance crit. The thing is it too late for crit right now? I don't think I'm ever going to build high into crit, but I mean, our weapon attacks critical chance increases when we do this, but I don't have enough to build off of it. And I think I'd rather get Windsong up if I could instead. Wow, banner? Let me think. I mean, banner is decent against the after images, mainly for the lion. Ooh, that's going to be an interesting fight, too. The mini-boss here in this area. If we face Kraz, the Demon Guardian, there'll be a couple areas where banner would be good. Kovis would be a little bit better, but the issue with Kovis is a runner. Kovis usually, as soon as you start doing some heavy damage, it likes to run. So that's another reason why I really like Freeze, but... for Clippeth, this could potentially be good for early Clippeth. Last Clippeth, I don't think so. I think it might be a little tedious for the banner. But it doesn't cost MP, and it'll get me a little bit higher to Windsong, so I'll pick it up regardless here. That being said, I'm not utilizing my Bolt, so I think I'd be more comfortable putting this in my A slot here. Because again, I am using controller. Bro, get evasion. I probably should. I'm chancing it, aren't I? Matt says art and culture, Paris. Obviously, food. Vortex. I hope I pronounced that right. Toulouse, Starburg, Paris as well. Okay. Bordeaux, Tool House, and Stroud. Okay, I'm writing these down. Culture, Paris, obviously. Okay, that was the obvious choice. All right, I gotta look into Paris. Harris says, just joined the stream. This build looked crazy. Will there be a video about it? I want to try it out. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about it. I just randomly came up with it as we started the stream. I was just kind of feeling a blade lightning, and then this just kind of came together. So I'm feeling a build in the future, very near future for this one. Ann says, do you stay in one spot long enough for the banner to be useful? That's what I was kind of going off of, but I'm going to get it anyways because this is what I will also say in regards to when you're doing builds is if you come across like an item and you're questioning it, but it's well worth in your combo, especially in this stage of the game. We're close to Windsong 10, and Windsong 10 is just insane for our build. So even if I'm not going to utilize it, it doesn't hurt my build, right? The only thing that it hurts is just taking up a spot in my inventory, but if I can get Windsong 10, that is more beneficial than me ever utilizing this item, ever. I mean, we're already doing enough damage. So, and then in the later game, I can always replace this if I find another Windsong, if I really wanted to. I mean, that's what the side bag is for anyway. So that's my thought process when it comes to combos as well. You may come across that in early too, and that's a good way to save your rerolls, right? Is to just pick up something that you know is going to be useful for a combo just to add on, because stacking the combo effects is really what makes your build. All right, so we got two. I mean, special attack does make sense here a lot. And then getting attack speed. Or should I go for more? This doesn't increase my shield gain unless I get two. I think I'll just go with attack speed. May not be bad to level up Silver Plate as well. Victor says, one question. Why you never use evasion? Is so OP and there are so many items that warrant dodges. I mean, I should. I'm going very glass cannon. I'll admit, I am going very glass cannon for this build. So you're not wrong. I probably should go shadow, but I mean, I just randomly came up with a build to start off for the first build of the live stream. So there's potential to change it, maybe for the final build, but I mean, if we're killing everything before they attack us, I mean, do we really need evasion? You know? I know that's not going to bode well for the later stages, but there's our Windsong 10. I mean, there we go. We got Windsong 10. So now we're going to do 15% weapon damage, and we get an extra dash count, which means more shield. Because every time we utilize a dash, we get that that barrier shield. Let me change up this, though. Oh, that may hurt us. Well, if I get another inventory, that could balance this part out. But I just essentially got two slots that I can't really use at the moment. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. What am I thinking? That's not part of this build. There we go. Okay. Whew. So let me actually move rock down here, because that's kind of an empty slot. Gabagool says, do you find the white page artifact useful? I grab it every time, the one that adds an extra combo point. Yes. Yes, I feel like it's good. But what I will say is, if you have the money, because the golden needle is in every shop at the beginning of every floor. If you have the money, this is better than the white paper. The reason being is because not only does this act as white paper, right? Because it essentially gives you the combo effect, but it amplifies the damage of whatever you have. Now, white paper is easier because obviously I wouldn't pay for white paper in a shop, but there's more potential to find white paper within your run. So yes, in all, I would 100% pick up white paper, because even if at the end you end up getting to level 10 for that, you can swap it out for another combo effect potentially. And it gives universal damage boost, and it's a 1 tier. So that extra universal damage boost, depending on your build, could be beneficial. You never know. That hurt. Okay. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, definitely got a little greedy there. Good thing we have an extra potion here, because that hurt. Okay, it's a 2 evasion and... Oh, the after image. Ooh, okay. This is gonna... We may perish here. Let's see. This is gonna be quite interesting. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and drink. Come on, lion. Come on, lion. Okay. Yeah, I should probably get some shadow or something. I mean, that does give me elemental. I had to put in the top row. Highest elemental damage, +5. We're still at 75 for that to go off of. This disconnection is looking really nice, though. Ooh. Yeah. The thing is, if I do get disconnection, it's going to be high end for any item I have besides... Well, that may not be true. Yeah, it's going to be heavy for anything except for, like, my stairway. But I could get the key up, but that's not, like, a huge factor for me. Everything else is 2, which is very low if you think about it. I guess carrot would make more sense. I mean, fits with the build with elemental style, right? Playing too much evasion and defense can make you dodging rusty. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's again why... that's again another reason why I'm not too heavy like in the Bloodstone earrings, because then for every build, I mean, for some builds it's excellent, but then for others you kind of think about it, it's like, well, if I were to go Bloodstone earrings for everyone, you rely on that lifesteal, and then when you go into it, you kind of start remembering, oh yeah, I don't really have that going in. All right, it is Kovis. Ooh. Oh, boy. Cliffith is going to be interesting. Cliffith is going to be... I mean, there's Shadow if I really wanted to. There we go. Now we got some evasion, right? We've got some. We've got some. I do like Progress here. This is actually becoming one of my new favorites. And I do... I mean, let's just go ahead and do the defense here. Dash recovery wouldn't be bad. Extra damage to target armor. Suppose that's good. I probably should try to boost this up, maybe. Huh? This is probably very greedy of me, but you know what? At this point, if we perish because we went all in, right? All right. Definitely missed some. Let's go back. Hold on one moment. Why is that? I have it windowed as well. I don't understand why I can't go to the other screen. Sephiria is kind of odd that way. Golden Needle also works with bond artifacts. Yes. I don't know why, but I've been doing hard mode with up to level 7 or 8 mode points for a few days now and never seen the needle. That's interesting. Have you done a build that scales off of the damage increase based upon how many different combos you have? Yes. That's the ingenuity talent perk. Yeah, that's what I just did one not too long ago off of that as well. Woo! Okay, here we go. Oh, they're just off the edge of my banner, too. Oh, never mind. They moved. Ooh. That deserves a coffee. Ooh, my heart was pounding. Okay, yeah, I would definitely go a little. I would go a little bit shadow just to help out with evasion. I don't think I change any of my talents that I picked up though. I actually like where my talents are going, and I could become even more powerful here. Maybe I'm still interested in Stormcloud for this, but I don't know if that's going to be too heavy of another combo effect. That's kind of my only question on this. I would have to test it. I'm just trying to think of even higher tiers, what would be more beneficial? Because obviously that means more damage from enemies, which right now, that would look bad, right? So I have to consider that. And then they also have more health and potentially more defense depending on which tiers I choose for hard mode. So kind of think about that scaling as well. Another golden needle. This would force golden needle here, though, so I couldn't be able to stack it, unfortunately. Shade. Ugh, we can't really do anything with shade in our current setup. It'd be kind of useless if I did. Kind of thinking I just grab defense. Some potions, maybe? I suppose I should, huh? Because I am going a little glass cannon here. Okay, what do we have? I mean... Yeah, we'll go for Artifact, maybe get another Shadow. And then I do like Enchant, just to potentially boost what we could have to go over. Ray says, also Golden Needle is unlocked after defeating Small Clifford for the first time. Small Q is this one? Yeah, Small Q was the one that I just completed. Still getting there. You should hop on the Discord. We have some very experienced players if you need help with progression or build ideas. Yeah, Raze is right, including Raze. We've got a lot of great individuals that have great ideas, so feel free to join the Discord. It's there in my description on the channel, so feel free. All are welcome. Okay. I think that's the way that I'm gonna have to go here for the rest of the build. Is just straight up special. I mean, there are gonna be points where I'm gonna need to. No, I don't want to go that. Precision. We kind of stopped on precision. I do like Thunderous Earrings, but I'm not gonna be able to increase this. At least I don't think I'm going to. I mean, it could work. I mean, that could be the difference maker, right? There's some more shadow, so why not? Yeah, that extra bolt, who knows, right? I could gain shield for barrier here. I mean, my MP is lacking, though. That's my only issue with this. Even if I could get this to 1, it'd be 12 MP, which is a little bit better. And this would be my only Grimoire that I utilize, and it does give me Guardian 2 for defense. Gosh, think I'd rather go Shadow. Oh, but Haste is so good. Yikes. I mean, where are we at on our 24%? Yeah, it's not. I mean, that's going to give us more, but we're not going to gain the execution. I guess I'll just up the elemental here. Ooh. It was kind of all over the place in that decision making, huh? Ray says I wouldn't exactly call myself an experience, but thank you. I mean, enough to go ahead and give ideas for that, you know? That's all that matters. I mean, trust me, I'm no expert at this game. I have played this game a lot, and I'm still learning a lot from it. And there's a lot of individuals that have really good ideas, better than some of my fun builds, I would say. But I like to have fun when I game, so, you know. Again, my builds, sometimes they won't be like the highest end damage, but I have yet to say anyone that says that, but builds haven't been fun. And that's my main goal. So we're all here just to play a game and have fun. That's the end goal. Wow, that one still got me. I mean, the dice at the end could be the difference maker. We'll see. Ooh, that does get our elemental up. I'm actually okay with that pickup there. Even though I had the dice for reroll that I got. Oh, and a enchant. Okay. I mean, 3 enchant. I mean, I could just sneak this in here. +4 to 3 nearby enemies doesn't matter. Maybe better to just do maybe the highest elemental. Maybe make my guillotine a little bit better. I mean, how well is guillotine doing? It's around mid. Electric chakram is still better. My special attack is obviously now overtaking, and that's mainly because I'm using it a lot more. Let me see what the total is, though. Yeah, chakram is still key. So going in, obviously, along with electrocution. So anything that will boost those two would be pretty good. So, I mean, I guess that would make sense if I do the Thunderous Rings then, or the highest elemental damage here. This will also increase my move speed if I got carried all the way up. It's a boost of +2. This will get 8, 3, so that's 5. Yeah, that's way more beneficial. How much is this one? This is just crit, right? Yeah, crit and highest elemental. I could also gain more evasion if I did glasses. Maybe that's the better bet. Maybe that's the difference maker, right? The evasion to go off of. Gabagool says channels Discord or the actual Sephiria Discord. I mean, you could do both, Gabagool, but you know, you're more than welcome to join our Discord. It's open to anybody. I'm super down. I've been playing a ton lately, really enjoying the depth. I'm all about fun builds, dude. The last thing I want is min-max. Nish, thank you for joining the channel. Yo, let's go. I love your videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you. All right, well, we got the evasion, so... Oh, and I can pick up another potion, which is huge, because I feel like I'm going to need this for this. I feel like I'm going to need it. 400... I'm 1 gold away from getting anything potential in the shop because it's 480 minimal. We have 1 extra slot. That's kind of sad, but I mean, hey. All right, here it is. Just the build. There's no doubt we got the damage. All right, but will Liz survive? This is it. Our superhero samurai ninja lizard versus the dark Clippeth. Oh, here we go. Oh! Okay, well, we could take out the tentacles and everything else pretty quick. If I can get Din swords here, that might be my best bet of survival. Come on. That was a huge help. Thank you, thank you. Where's Sayla? Where's Sayla? Okay. Whew. Did I already finish all my low-end potions? No way. I did. Oh my. Ooh, all right, here we go. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. One potion and a dream. Come on. Oh my. There it is. The Electro Lizard build. Holy, that was fun. What a great build to start stream. Wow. That didn't even feel like tier 35, I have to say. I think this definitely has potential to hit the high tier, but there will be some tweaking that would have to do. But yeah, this build will carry you. There's no doubt about it. As long as you have Frog, and you have some high tier talents, I think you can easily do this. That's fantastic. Gabagool said, good luck. Thank you. I appreciate that. Gabagool also says, will lifesteal have been valid for this build? Absolutely. Absolutely. But remember, it's not based upon attack speed. It's based upon damage. But since we were outputting damage, yes, it would be very good in this build. Absolutely. I mean, that's the thing. I think lifesteal is good in any build. Any build that you can do, lifesteal. I think, and that's another reason why, besides the fact that tier 50 is very, very difficult in Sephiria 1.0. I think that's a lot of reason why a lot of individuals go Bloodstone Earrings with Wishing Fountain. And to be fair, it does make sense because then at least you can make it through the whole run, potentially, and then learn a bit more about the tier 50 enemies, like how they move, the characters go through, because survivability is the biggest thing because it's a long run, right? I mean, we just did this run and it was about an hour or so. So to spend an hour and then not be able to see everything or get to it and then try to learn, having the lifesteal will at least allow you to build that knowledge as you progress. But as mentioned before, depending on what you utilize in your builds could also make you a little bit sloppy in regards to learning the evasions and going through. So that's a big reason too why I try not to do too many builds at hard mode for starters, right? Because you want to learn how a build works first and foremost, and then you want to learn how each floor and areas of enemies work. Because once you start getting with that, then of course you can start feeling comfortable with a build and a style or even an element or weapon, and then you can start slowly progressing into those high tiers. Because I think everybody right now is just so focused on I want to build the best hard mode ever. I want to build that. But then if you die the first or second floor without even going through, you're not learning anything. You're not going to progress and go forward, and you're not going to be able to then come up with different combinations that you feel like, oh, actually this works. Oh, that's how that goes through. So I think that's pretty important. But I've been playing the game since early access, so I might have a different mindset than other individuals as well. Gabagool says, no effing way, let's go. Learned a lot, dude. This was very enlightening. Crazy build, good God. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was fun. That was really fun. All right, let's try another build here because we still have time, of course. So let's edit. That was a fun one, though. That was a really, really fun one. Yeah, again, this is the talents that I went for it. So, I mean, anyone interested in it. I mean, what I could do is, let's see, copies the current preset. What I could do is I could copy this really quick. And for those who are not familiar with the presets and like how it goes through. So if you go to this preset, right, which is this little hologram, depending on where you are in your story as well. But if you have this little hologram for the preset, and if you go to the preset, in all my builds, I have my build codes. So how that works is if you open this up and do a new one, create an empty, you can then essentially go save the preset from the clipboard to this slot. So you would do this, and it shows you the actual code here. So this is what I post in all of my builds since 1.0. I am trying to work on some of the later early access builds because I've been getting some requests there. But then if you hit yes, essentially it'll go ahead and load it up. And then look, you have the preset. You don't have to do anything. I'm still unsure about the artifacts and how that works. A lot of individuals say the artifacts don't show up for favorites. Sometimes they say they do. So I don't know if that's a me thing or the actual build code. But essentially, you could just easily copy and go for the build. So in this case, let me do something here really quick. Let me go off of this. Let me go here really quick. Let's see. Go here. And that should work. So, oh, it's actually not going to let me post the whole thing. Okay, never mind. I'll post it in my Discord just to have it there. And I'll have a build of this. I'm going to do a build of this here soon. But yeah, YouTube is like, no, thank you. I'm not going to allow you to post that huge one to go off of. So, okay, we tried. But essentially, that's how presets work. So I get a lot of questions on that. But I'll have a guide out soon as well for that. So, all right, let's do a new build. Gabagool says, why do I see some vids of people killing the shopkeepers? I'm always scared to kill them. If you kill a shopkeeper, you get all the items of that shopkeeper. So if you see a lot of items within that shop that you think would be beneficial, you would then get those items, essentially. So obviously the downside is then you lose any other shops then thereafter, and the other shopkeepers become very angry towards you. So you have to keep that in mind as you go through. Yeah, I think it's all of them or a good handful of them. If you kill the bat, like if you do the event for the bat, you get a lifesteal potion, which is a big reason why a lot of individuals will kill the bat. They'll do the event first where they give up blood to then get the artifact to get an extra artifact and then kill the bat to get the lifesteal potion, which gives you +1 lifesteal. So it works hand in hand. Someone else said that with the newest mage too, you could kill the mage, but you have to kill her very fast. So I'm not sure about that one just yet. I haven't dabbled too much into the new mage. Okay, so we talked about. Let's see. Let's actually look at the weapon here because we were talking about the one weapon. Was it this one? The barnacle? On normal attack and dash attack attaches sticky. No, it's not that one. I think it's this one. The magazine is fixed at 6 rounds and reloads instantly when using dash. So dash attack is disabled and dash damage increases by 7 for every dash count. Yeah, so we're going to go bounty hunter. That's what we're going to try off in this one. And actually, I've been wanting to try this out, and I had a build in mind for this. So I guess we could test it out and see exactly if what I have in my mind is as good as screen. we go. We're going elephant. How cool is this elephant? I suppose Wrath in this would still be good. Maybe we'll change out the MP. Trying to think here. Yeah, I'm thinking this is still pretty good. Defense, range, health for the extra, universal damage boost. Gain 3 additional inventory slots plus max HP, evasion. I'm trying to think, if I go evasion, crit for this build, it may be pretty good. We get a number of choices, 2 additional inventory slots. Let's try this. And then, I mean, I presume we're probably going to go sturdy, right, for the damage output. Sturdy, precision, shadow for this one. So do I want to start off with crits? Maybe Tainted Bandage is the way to go. Or I could go Pinwheel. That gives me a good level of both. So then let's take out Magitech, and then I guess we just do Sturdy. But do I want Windsong instead of more precision? Probably not. I think this one I want to actually try to go a little bit more crit than the previous one. Can't go wrong with luck if you don't know what to pick last. True. That is true. Let's see. Is luck better? HP, max MP, increased starting dice, wishing capacity. That could get us to a 5. 10, 5. Kind of thinking because I want to go... Well, let's see. If we go precision-based... Maybe I want to change it up now. Yeah, because now we could get a rare item instead. Which means I could get... I could get the magazine count. But the magazine count is fixed, right, for this weapon, so I don't think this would work. But Agma would. So I could either go Agma, or I could just go straight up crit to increase my crit right from the back end with Fault Needle. And I get up to 20% with it. That actually may not be bad. I'm going to try Agma. Let's see. All right, here we go. This is going to be interesting. I've never tried this weapon. So this is going to be quite interesting. See how this goes. An elephant with a crossbow. I mean, where can you get this in any other game? I mean, come on. All right, let's see. Wow. That's insane that we got that so early. Are you... Okay, my luck is changing. Good call on the luck. Yeah. Okay, so which tree is this one in again? This is under... Oh, it's under reload device. Okay, it's under reload device. Okay, so reload into bounty hunter. All right. I do like reload device. Tablet. I mean, I think tablet's the way to go. We have 2 high-end items already, so if we could boost those immediately, I think that's pretty good. Just gotta wait for our slow reload, but I could just go ahead and just proc my special just to reload it. I mean, that's the beauty of this device, but I'm gonna go through MP pretty quickly. But eventually, I'm gonna have a bunch of dashes, so that way I could dash to reload, and then I won't ever have to worry about it, right? That's the theory behind it anyhow. We'll see. So I guess I should start practicing to dash, so that way I can reload. Oh, goodness. We got to take out this healer, or else it's going to be such a nuisance. Wow. I really like Broken Sapphire. But Disconnection is just too good. It's too good. I mean, to get these items up already this high, and we have an enchant that we could potentially go off of too, I mean... It's a good start. I will say that. Yeah, Tainted Bandage. Get our precision going here to start. Ray says, it's good for early game, but it's more for the combo effect. I will say trying Bounty Hunter was personally hard for me to get going. I don't know what exactly made it difficult, but I never felt strong. Really, luck really paid off. Yeah, so far, I mean, this is pretty good, I will say. Actually, let me move this over here so it's in this ugly spot. Blood says hi. Hi, Blood. How are you doing today? Luck is a great staff for a reason. Yeah, I go a lot of builds with luck. I will say that. Mainly because I really like Wishing Fountain, because I love starting off with items versus searching for them. But yeah, it's pretty good. Exits. I mean, we could go exit here. I think I could find something better, though. I mean, that's better. Okay. All right, I'm liking our odds here. Yeah, let's go tablet. Maybe we can get sturdy going here, which would be nice. Not as flashy as our lightning, for obvious reasons, but I think once we get the damage proccing here, we'll be in a good spot. Yeah, we definitely need the damage to bulk up. Okay. Wow, we're seeing a lot of shadow. Is that telling me that I need to go? I mean, this is good because this does increase our physical and we get the evasion, but I mean, I feel like I want to focus more precision than anything, so yeah, I passed Broken Sapphire, which is my favorite shadow item, and then now we just had the beak as well. But I would like to see how the precision goes. I mean, this is my first time trying this, so that way I can gain a bit more off of it and then see how it plays out. Because who knows? Maybe this is just a slow starting build and then it progressively gets better, which personally, I like those builds. I know a lot of individuals don't. They want damage right off the bat, and I get it. I get it. You want to feel powerful and then progress even further as you go through, like the lightning build that we just did. But these ramp up builds I feel like are really good because then it allows you to know what's good and bad in builds for future as well. So I think it humbles you a little bit. Well, that's good sturdy here, so I can pick that up just to save the rerolls as well. Gabriel says, what kind of build would need alchemy? Isn't it just random stat increases and potion stuff? Yeah, I would say alchemy. I have the potato, which is a hilarious item, the angry potato. And the other one, which is like the... which one is it? Let me look really quick here. I mean, it should be probably more towards the bottom, I would think, because it was just recently introduced, right? Maybe. This one. So Anger Potato I like because it ignores defense and it gives luck, which is awesome. So I have this in almost every one of my builds. And then I really like Traveler's Blessings because it's good for both Grimoire users and for weapon damage. And I actually really like this with Turtle because Turtle starts off with negative 15% weapon damage, right? So if you get this item and it's only a 2-star, you can go up to plus 12. So you only have a -3 then thereafter. Add that with swiftness, right? Then you can get an increase of weapon damage with Turtle. So essentially you can make Turtle have no negative effects, which is pretty crazy, I would say. Okay, I do like Key here because we can get Sturdy. There we go. All right, who is our boss? Oh, okay, it's Mole Chief. All right, this is going to be interesting. All right. I mean, I got dashes for days, Mole Chief. Bring it. My goodness, this elephant with this with this gun is just hilarious. Oh my. Gosh, having so many dashes just feels so good. I feel like I usually start off with just a character with just 2 dashes, so. But I am going to be using those to reload, so maybe I won't be saying that later. Does Crown work? It has to, right? I'm almost positive it does. But I haven't tried this weapon, so I'm not sure. Boy, Clear Cube is so good, though. I think I'm going to chance it. 1 and 2. I like entrance here. I could also combine entrance here, and then I can get this up as well. So I do like that, too. And then I can get my physical damage up as well. Gebical says, I tried Shield Bash yesterday before work, and it was so fun. Yeah, Shield Bash is one of my favorites. I love that build, especially as a beginner's build, because it does teach you a lot about the game. A lot about the game. It's not insane damage. If you choose like Croc instead of Armored Bunny, you'll definitely be doing a lot more damage with the build per se, but it is a ton of fun just to continuously just bash around with your shield. It's so much fun. The crown only works in the last clip bullet in the clip. Yeah, you're right. But we are gonna have a smaller magazine, so that's why I'm wondering if it may work out here. All right. I mean, I think Assassin would be good, right? It's physical and crit, which is what we're going. Crossbow reload speed. I don't think that would matter, though, because it says in order for us to reload, it's from the dash, right? But I can also get extra dashes here with Intelligent Agent and Dash Recovery. So maybe that's better. Maybe the way to go about this is to have the extra dashes. I mean, +6 physical and 5% crit is good, though. But I'm looking at the item base. I don't know about the lightnings branch, but let's try it. More dashes. And then I could sell the lightning branch. I think the only thing I can use for Golden Needle right now is Kunai, which is not bad. Yeah, it's only Kunai, so here we go. Precision 5. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness, and it's an elite. So we're gonna try it off against the elites. Okay, this will be fun. Ow. I ran right into that. I'll take a chance with Glass Hammer. I probably could have re-rolled to see what else I could have gotten. Okay, here's the elites. There's our exit. So that means our anvil is up. There's the shop, which we just bought, so we can't get anything here. All right, here we go. Bounty Hunter. The magazine is fixed at 6 rounds and reloads instantly when using dash. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Okay, if you go too chaotic, you could run out, but okay. I have a feeling I'm going to take some damage against this boss, though. This mini-boss. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I see how it's going. I see how it works. Okay. Zap Bug. More dash recovery speed. I mean, I feel like that works with it. So why not just pick it up? I probably could have re-rolled for something better, but you know. So much potential with that weapon makes me mad I couldn't crack it. I mean, it's new, so I wouldn't beat yourself up on it. I mean, that's the beauty of roguelikes. That's why I personally like roguelikes, is I feel like you're meant to fail. But in failing, you should learn a lot about the build and then progressing. So, I mean, because if you wanted everything, then the game would be easy, and then it wouldn't feel like a growth potential, right? Off of those items. So, I mean, I probably want inventory here, but I'm thinking about enchant instead of a tablet, just so I can put it into the spots that I want. I mean, I feel like at this point, if we could just get the damage up and crit, it's just infinite ammunition. As long as you pace your dashes. So actually, now I'm wondering if the magazine one would work, because it would just give us an extra clip, right? Or is this one forcing it to only have... The magazine is fixed at 6 rounds. But if we were to get the other item here for the magazine count, I wonder if this works. If this works, you could do some insanity with this build. I'll get Red Mist because I'm not really utilizing MP. An elephant with an elephant gun, eh? Yeah. Low-key forgot that you can reload by dashing for the first few seconds. It was just hard to get it going super strong with the Bounty Hunter without being super squishy. Yeah, I'm seeing that right now. I could definitely see that at the moment. I mean, the good thing is we are dashing. This would go a bit hard with Infinity Dash Wolf. Yeah. But here's the issue with Infinity Dash Wolf, though, because you don't get the invincibility window with the Wolf Dash, but you also have to consider, like, you have infinite dashes, but that doesn't mean that it's going to count towards you reloading, right? Because this counts as a dash, you're utilizing a dash, like a full-on dash for it. But in the like, if you have infinite dashes, you're not using a full dash count, which is one of those counts just below the mana. So you do have to consider that as well when it specifies it. I mean, it'd be worth a shot to try, But I don't know if it would be as good as the eagle. Have to test it out. Again, this is the first time I've tried it, so. This is pretty silly, though, I will say. This, honestly, if you unlock Eagle, this would be a great beginner build. I mean, it's pretty fluid. Kind of like the ghost build that I just did, Casper the Unfriendly Ghost. If you haven't watched that video, please check it out. It's a lot of fun. But I like those builds because they're really easy to manage. And I feel like in Sephiria, there's a lot that could go on, so the least you have to worry about in regards to like dodging and stuff. I wonder if Glacier would be good here. I mean, I like the defense aspect of Frostbite, but maybe I should just stick to the path and see how this goes and then go from there after. I mean, I do want Windsong, but I don't really like that boost. So I think I'm just going to pick up Green Saw Blade, even though I'm not utilizing MP, just so I can get an increase in precision. More weapon damage. But I do lose evasion, but I do get sturdy at the same time. All right, we got our Fault Needler up all the way, so that's pretty good. I tried both. It wasn't worth it all. Also, this weapon scales with dash count. With the infinite dash, doesn't it make it scale? Infinite dash rule forces the devs to overbalance any sort of dash build. Man, I'm so glad you're running this build. Has been in my brain for days at work. I love Frostbite and any crossbows, so good shutting down movement. Yeah, actually, in early access, the hard mode tier highest was 37, I believe. Now it's at 60. But 37, just like 60, didn't merit you any rewards. It was just more for glory. And the one build that I ran, the only build that I ran in early access at that level, was a Scholar Lizard crossbow colossal bolt build with cold damage. So it was actually pretty good. So that was like my only taste off of that. So it was a lot of fun. All right, we've been neglecting Agma, so let's go ahead and put points into Agma here. All right, let's see who we're gonna face here. Oh, it's gonna be Lyrid. So this is gonna be an interesting one. I love that we hear the reload as well as we dash. Wow. Yep. This is pretty good. Okay. Definitely have to worry about... I think defense could fit well with this build. Especially because we have the dash, or we could go Windsong, so you could consider the Bond Artifact Rock Elephant as well, as kind of like a secondary measure. I just don't know if that would be too much in this build. I mean, that's a great item, just not for this build, unfortunately. Actually, hold on a second. If we went Frost Relic and we're dashing, Blizzard Hammer procs off of dashes. So we could get additional dashes just for that and then implement cold damage. Huh. That could be a thing. I might want to try that. Not on this run, but I might want to try that in another one. If an enemy is within 3 tiles, critical damage is decreased. What's our critical damage at the moment? 70 there, so we can get our increase. I mean... I'm going to try this. Because I think we can get this up to, what? 45? Increase. And we can get our crit damage back on level 10. I do want to try to get my weapon damage up, though. On these. I know it's gonna worsen my evade and my HP. The HP is probably the one I'm most concerned about at this point, but all right, let's see how we do well in the library. The library is gonna let us know a lot about this. I love Frostbite. Oh yeah, I read that one. Question for any: do you typically should get Frost Relics when going any cold or Frostbite? And should I always go Stormcloud and going Shock? Because I feel like I shouldn't have to. No, it's your build. Whatever you want to. Now, know that they go hand in hand together. So if in the run, like let's say in the last run, that's why I was contemplating going Stormcloud in it. And I could have gone Stormcloud. It would have worked well because we were normal attacking, which procs for the Stormcloud on the attack. But I don't feel like I would have went heavy into Stormcloud in that specific build. So it's not a bad thing if you do go because they do go hand in hand together. But that doesn't mean that you have to go it, as you saw in the last build. If I went Stormcloud and didn't pick up as much Magitech or some of the other like items that I chose, I don't think the build would have been as good. So going too many combos could be a bad thing. Unless you're going like a companion build, a planet build, or something where you're going to have a lot of different combinations where you want universal damage. So, you know, the build is up to you. It's your choice. You'd have to pick the rock elephant. If I find the bond artifact, I'll definitely pick it up. Just to have it. Now you only need the crit scythe, the execution one. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, Raze. I really want the scythe now. Ooh, white paper. I know I don't have enough for golden needle, unfortunately. Ooh, and then there's oaths as well. Yeah, if we could find scythe, that'd be so good. What's the damage at, curiously? Yeah, it's not high. So I mean, we're not doing anything insane by any means. We're just able to have essentially infinite damage as long as we time our dashes right. So I mean, consistent damage that's critting a lot of the time too is pretty good. Inventory, enchant, and artifact. Inventory. Yeah, we will have to move this one. So let me move this one down here for right now. All right, let's see. I love this. Such a good sound effect. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, we're not doing a lot of damage, but the fact that it's consistent, I mean, we're clearing the floor. Balisung is good though, because if we do get close to enemies, or should I go? Within 2.5 tiles. I mean, if there is a chance where you do get it, that helps, and it is precision. We could also get our weapon crit chance increase here with this one. Charm may be better in this situation. And I'm going to go Balisung. Why not? Let's see. Can find it later down the road anyways, right? I think the heavy sword with the hardened anvil that throws the wave of rocks had it increased. Then had it proc frostbite. My wave was freezing everything. Ooh, that sounds cool. A huge freezing wave. You think you're making use of the crown enough for it to be better than the sturdy helmet? No, I don't think so. I don't think the helmet is, or the crown is good. But I mean, we have it right now just for crit. I could obviously swap it out for something else, but I think it's just okay at the moment. I mean, if anything, it's just helping with my crit chance for the last bolt. And if we do get the execution, it'll be beneficial for that. So at that point, I might want to keep it, but that's about it. Okay, we do have a shop here. And we're almost at 1,000 gold, so potential. Well, I think I might know what my second newest video will be. I will have to test this one a little more out. The lightning one that we ran earlier, I ran a similar build in the past.
fast, but that one was so good. So I'll definitely be doing one of that one. This one I might have to tweak a little bit, though, before we get it out. Ooh, I mean, Future is excellent. I mean, we can get all this up, right? Now, this will be interesting to see, because now we're at 100% crit for this one. So it's either that or I can get something else up here to a higher percentage instead. 8, 6. So we're going to go bunny here. I'll hold. I could use my Sapphire, but I'm kind of trying to unlock the last few alternative costumes. I don't have many. Just with the newest ones that came out, I just have like 1 or 2 left, so I'll just save. Also potential for future costumes, right? You gotta save those Sapphire for the future costumes. Future costumes equal future characters, right? I mean, who doesn't want to see an elephant shotgun character, right? I mean... And obelisk? Wow. Okay, what are we going to get here? Come on, physical damage. Move speed? Okay, I'll take it. It's not the worst one that we could have picked up. Battleselling anti-synergy with the monocle? Yeah, I suppose. But, I mean, at the same time, now we could do damage while we're within it. And then on the outside, we still do the crit, so... I mean, we still have time to change items up, so... you could see it as a counterbalancing drawback, but the best thing to do would either be to stick to close or far range. It encourages opposite playstyles. True. But then at the same time, if somebody's now close within, we'll do more damage, and then if we're far away, we can crit out. So it kind of can work either way, if you think about it in that sense. But we'll see how it prolongs. Right now, I think like we're still pretty good. All right, so now we got Agma up. So I definitely want to focus on the weapon damage of these two probably next. And then maybe just pure physical damage. I mean, we're so close to precision 10. I really want this precision 10. And then getting sturdy up, I think, is just going to get our damage up because of the penetration that we're going to be able to provide. I could pick this up just to gain Wind Song, where our dash attack damage is nullified. I could pick this up just to gain more attack speed, but we do lose move speed. I mean, I guess I have the dashes, so it wouldn't be so bad. I guess this is more beneficial in the long run. I just don't like feeling slow. It's my only thing. All right, let's see. Demonic Grimoire time. Holy, okay. Well, there you go. All right, so now we can get some of these items up. Is sturdy on this row as well? It is. Holy, okay. I really don't want to lose my move speed, but the attack speed... Thing is, if I get my attack speed up, the faster I'm going to shoot, right? With my 6, so that means I'm going to have to change the pace of when I'm proccing my dash as we progress with that too. Dash recovery speed, I think, is a little bit better here. Sometimes your item is just one way from being great. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Tangent. Sometimes it just takes one item. And unfortunately, sometimes you'll go through those runs where you don't find it, and then you think to yourself, wow. Especially if you unfortunately fail, right? Then you're thinking, oh, if I found that one item, it could have been good. But then at the same time, that is a good thing, because then you know, okay, maybe that item is so important, maybe you should start with it, or at least try to increase Wishing Fountain to potentially get it. Or find a backup item that's going to acquire something that's going to be similar to that as well.
Wow, we've been seeing a lot of Frost Relic in this in this run.
Some really good Frost Relics, mind you. I could try Haste here. I like Haste more than I do this. We could try Haste. I mean, I'm not utilizing my MP at all, so... All right, who are we facing? Ooh, Irma is going to be a really good test. Okay, while I wait for my Grimoire to go up, I'm going to have a sip of my dark roast coffee here that I know Ray's loves. Gabagool says, I can't bring myself from grabbing any artifact that hits me with negative... This is me off. Yeah, but you got to think about it. The negative effects, although they are crucial, right? As long as you can balance them out, there are items where you can progressively get better. Like, I obviously don't want my health or my evasion to go down in this build because I'm still learning it. But I also feel like if I knowingly know weapon damage is going to be beneficial to it, then in a future run that I do, then I can try to get more HP and more evasion. So I willingly know ahead of time that I can negate those negative effects. So it wouldn't be as bad for a future run. All right, here we go. Irma. What a test. Oh, yeah, we are pressing this dash way faster now. Uh-oh. My pacing is now off. Ooh, okay, okay. Here we go. Yeah, that definitely changed a lot with that attack speed. So I do have to keep that in mind. With our attack speed going up, I am going to have to change the pacing of when I press my dash to make it proc here. Okay. So in that case, probably going evasion into shadow wouldn't be a bad idea. Because then I can feel a little bit more comfortable as I progress. Ooh. Okay. Okay, okay. That was a little scary because I did... it changed my timing so quickly. Ooh, green ghee. I mean, it is physical damage, evasion. The only thing is... I could try it. I need a solid item here, though. I mean, if I get pulsation, I could combine it with some other stuff. 5, 4, 2... Yikes. I mean, this is a 3, so this could work if I pick this one up. I could potentially get something to a 4, but I'm not seeing anything immediately that I could get for that. I mean, besides the ones that I already have. So I guess I could do something like this. And then try green ghee or the weapon damage. I mean, that's 16 weapon damage versus 12. I am going to lose a lot of evasion. I do gain evasion from this, though. Let's try this first, and then kind of see how that goes. Yeah, so changing the attack speed definitely will ramp up how quickly you need to dash in order for the reload. So, which obviously makes sense, but boy, was that a quick learning session there? Crystal Harmony is interesting. I like Dull Bell more though. I think Dull Bell is excellent in this build. Oh, Raze is playing some Sephiria. There you go. Well, maybe you should go Frost Relic next game since the game is screaming you to take it. Yeah, loves. Yeah, Raze, I think I'm gonna maybe try it just because I was thinking about the dashes. I know we talked earlier about it and the hammer has the cooldown, but I think it could be pretty unique, especially if we can get the other ones up. The interesting then would be, do I consider probably going Glacier over Sturdy and trying to go cold and trying to get the bond artifact that allows our cold damage to then go physical? Kind of cutting it close. Tiger Strike is so OP. I want to cook up a Tiger Strike build with compasses. You might like my build that I'm going to have this upcoming week, Bear. Zero. Thank you for joining here as well. Yeah, I do have a Tiger Strike that's going to be coming out. I love Tiger Strike. I also have a Tiger Strike out in my early access if you want to check out some of those from previous runs. I mean, 1,000 is pretty solid. And again, it's constant damage because we have our dashes that are running off of, so. Yeah, but then the issue comes through. Now we are getting close to running out of dashes because our attack speed is getting higher. So that is something to consider. All right, let's go inventory and see where we go from here. I mean, the obvious choice is just getting more dash counts, right? Just get more dash counts. That fixes everything. Boy. I suppose tablet would be the way, and then I have enchant. I would have rather have had an enchant opportunity here instead. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the way to go. Let's go tablet. Okay. And I'm not using haste just because I'm afraid I'm going to do what I did against Irma, but I'm keeping it because obviously I want to keep the Windsong potential. So I want to see if, I mean, we already attacked pretty quickly, so maybe I don't have to focus heavily into Windsong. You know, maybe Windsong would only be good to gain the extra dashes instead. +3. I do like progress here. I think I'm going to do this as a swap, and I'm going to bring this back up here. Let's get the normal here. Let's try that out and see how that works for us. Yeah, maybe attack speed isn't something that I have to focus in this build. And maybe that could be the choosing point of going Frost Relic. Or maybe Shadow for evasion. Because I think that it does hinder the build if you run out of the dashes going too fast off of it. Because we were pacing ourselves earlier and it was working out. But now with the increase, I do see the potential of where it's going to be a hindrance. I do really like Rally here. And I could do something like this. Not like that. Like this. But I don't want this one. So I think I may want to do... Ooh, I'm gambling here. I'm losing more health and more evasion. Yikes. All right, let's see. Give that a shot. See what happens. Tanny. Thank you for joining. It says, I beat hard mode 50 with enemies attacks more aggressively using that shield bash build you posted quite some time ago. Felt so good. Oh, nice. I'm glad it worked out for you. Thank you. That's so cool to hear. Yeah, shield bash. Someone else was talking about the bash build earlier, and they really enjoyed it. So that's cool to hear. I'm glad that it worked out for the hard mode 50. I haven't done too many hard mode 50 runs because I've just been working on just enjoying the game at Sephiria 1.0, but I work a lot throughout the week. I work nearly 90 hours per week, so I know it's crazy. But at the same time, I love what I do. And I also love making content and videos. It's been a blast since I've been coming back to YouTube. But boy, I just wish there was more time so I could do it all. So I gotta enjoy games too, while also trying to make content. So, but I'm glad that one worked out for you. So that's awesome to hear. I think I'm going to convert here. I am potentially missing an opportunity for another item, but where we knowingly know we're going to be heading up the mini boss here. All right, this is the true test. Here we go. Oh, double paying off. Okay. That was pretty good. Again, our damage isn't like insane by enemies, but it's constant. Yeah, I honestly think an element would be really good with this build. Wow. Oh. Solar Blade. Is Solar Blade pushing it? I mean, I won't get it immediately. This would be kind of insane if we were to get it. I don't think I'll have enough fire damage, though, but maybe it would be enough oomph to push it. But I do... This is so silly. Because either of these may be bad for our build, right? This may just be something we pick up that we never use. That may not be good. And then this may not work. I just don't know if this is actually going to add... If this adds magazine counts to this, it's insane. But because it says that it's fixed to 6, I don't know if that's going to allow us to get extra magazine counts. Solar Blade would be sick from start, probably. Gabagool says, tell me about it, dude. Just worked a 13-hour, but drinks got home. Oh, no, I missed it. Surya says Solar Blade is too late for this bill. Surya with the knowledge. Surya is another longtime viewer and subscriber. Greatly appreciative of their support. Thank you so much, Surya. Solar Blade and Ember would go sick with this, and you just don't go Windsong. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm kind of thinking this could also be a really good... Because I don't feel like I need Windsong in this build at all. I don't think that there's a reason for it besides getting the ones like Golden Cloak for extra dash count. I just really want to know if this gives me an extra magazine, but I really want to try. Oh my gosh! All right, I really want to try to see if this Solar Blade is going to be cool with this. It is too late. I'm not going to do insane amount of damage, but I kind of want to see how it would work. This is a testing build phase, so. So yeah, I did run out of dash here. I may actually lose some Windsong. Oh, look, here's the hidden path. So remember, if you see these statues and they have that reddish glow, that's the hidden path for these areas. Different from the cracks of the other areas in the game. Yeah, I think going the Meteorite was a little risky here. It may change everything. I'm kind of thinking I just go Kunai. How well is Kunai doing for us? Ooh. I mean, our normal... look at our Kunai. It's not doing anything. Oh my goodness. It's all normal damage. So let's just focus normal damage over anything. We haven't even proc Tiger Strike at all. Because we're not doing any evasion. Because we're not getting hit, really. So we may not even need this, honestly. So this is an item we could potentially get rid of. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a bit here. All right, 2 enchant. I mean, I still feel like dash recovery is the way to go. I could also go into weapon damage for just more damage output. And then physical damage, obviously. So I think these two are honestly the way to go. I could also have done normal damage to increase this. Yeah, that may have been the way to go, too. Dash recovery speed is saying your ammo consumption is decent, though. Yeah, getting Enter the Gungeon vibes. Oh, yeah, true. Oh, actually, Gabagool, that gives me a really good idea for a character on Enter the Gungeon. Oh, my. I could do like an Enter the Gungeon backstory for this. Oh, that actually gave me a really good idea. Think about that. Wait, the Shadow Bracelet that makes dashes count as evading. Oh, true. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. But that would be like one specific item. That would be like an item specific, not going a combo into it. But all right, this is going to be interesting against Asgard. I don't know. I'm a little nervous, but let's see what we can do here. I think we're going to go into Tentacle phase, though. I don't think we're going to do enough damage to bypass Tentacle. Let's see. Okay, this part, invulnerable. Wow, Dolbell came in clutch there. Wow. Holy, Dolbell is insane. 3 stun procs. Wow. That's so good. I think Dolbell is a favorite artifact in this build. That's crazy. And what is Dolbell at? Oh, we do have it maxed. So that does make sense. Wow, that was really good. That may have saved us, to be honest. Oh, wow. If we would have gone Frost Relic and took a chance, we would have had some insane items. Okay, but here's the reloading crate. I want to test this. Does this work? It does not. Okay. It doesn't work. Yeah, we don't get the extra magazine count. I figured because it said that it was fixed, but I'd rather know. So yes, I did pick up an item that's not going to work, but it's still sturdy. So it did bring up our combo for sturdy, right? Harvest. I mean... All right, let's see if we can pick up one Solar Blade to see how this Solar Blade could potentially work. Otherwise, we're ditching it. Come on, Solar Blade. One. Voluspa again. That is insane. Oh, I should have just trusted my gut and gone with it. I should have just said, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just go Frost Relic. Wow. Okay. I'm going to test out Solar Blade and Frost Relic to see which one would be good. I mean, I kind of want to just grab a potion, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to survive here. The Dolbell is so strong. Inventory. Yeah, let's go inventory because we're almost running out of space, so we could potentially get sturdy and precision all the way up. And then enchant. Oh, double enchant here. Wow. Holy. Dolbell clutching up the fight like crazy. Blue Claw is better as Dolbell, and freeze combo is too good. Yeah, that's a good insight there, sir. Yeah, that's true. See what I mean, though, about earlier with this build? It's pick up and play one, LOL, requires some thought. Yeah, it's a rank up build, for sure. I mean, early stages, it was pretty rough, but once you get the actual weapon and you get your dashes, it's pretty fluid. It's actually pretty fun to play because it's not a lot of thought process. I mean, you shoot and dash, and you just time it, right? I mean, I'm on controller, so for those who play mouse and keyboard, good for you. So my timing, I just have the pace down now of when I run out of my magazine and then when to dash. So yeah, but I'm just thinking Shadow and Evasion may be pretty good here for this. Wow, yeah, okay. I'm definitely gonna try Frost Relic on this build on the side and see which one. But I do think that either of them could be good. I'm gonna try to look for Solar Blade unless I can find. That's more dash. Okay, but that's gonna also increase my attack speed. So maybe I want to get rid of this one for right now. I know this looks silly. I think I'm going to try this and see how this works for us. More dash, because we are running out. Ooh, hidden location here. I have to get it. I mean, that's precision 10. That's plus 30% critical damage. 100% critical damage on this build. Okay. And a void. Holy, this was the largest inventory area ever. What? We got a hidden location. We got extra space, and we got a void. That could be good. I mean, it does lower our move speed and attack speed, but the defense could help us here. And this could potentially allow us to get the Bond artifact. Why not? That's 14 defense. I'll take it. I mean, we're getting hit, so... and I don't have many potions left. Okay, I feel like I want to go enchant, but I need the experience to heal. So I'm just going to go ahead and just heal. Play it safe. I want to see if we can see this build throughout. White paper. I mean, that gives us sturdy here. Right? Sturdy 8. Okay. Yeah, I definitely got a... Oh, wow. Another hidden location. Wow. Okay. Stairway is huge, but I think I'm going Broken Mirror. Now, the question is, do I want to change out Broken Mirror for anything for a 1? I think I want to change it out for Red Mist. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we just got a bunch of defense just like that. So that might help out with... The after images, I think, are going to be scary in this one. But I think now I'm probably going to be playing distant with this build versus trying to go in. So I think at that point, I want to try to keep my distance for the monocle, right? Now we're just seeing all types of Guardian. But I still want to get Sturdy up, so... Yeah, they definitely wanted us to go Frost Relic in this one. Wow, I missed a lot of messages. I apologize. Let me see here. I was just having so much fun with the build. Here we go. Let me go back a little bit. Dull Bill, yep, that's where we were. Just some minor things that make a little messy. Does the controller auto-aim on mobs, or is it manual? If it's manual, how do you cast something like rain of spells on the controller, you could choose the option, I believe. But what I do is I change up where I use my right trigger as my normal, and then if I do a build where it's special, I actually just change the controller for my X, because that's also normal, to my special. So that way I have a really good flow, because I aim with my right stick, and I have a good trigger for both special attack and normal attack. I mean, that's how I do it. Same thing goes for grimoires and spells as well. Which miracle did you pick? Are there any other good choices you think could be good here? I chose... Let me go back. What did I choose? I'm going to pick this just because it's sturdy. I chose... Oh, Intelligence Agent, because it gives you the extra 2 dashes and the dash recovery speed. So I felt like that fit well because of the build itself. Yeah. All right, let me see here. I tried controller, couldn't do it. I feel yeah. It's definitely, you know, Eddie, there is a hidden location near inventory space. With white paper, my favorite. I like the compass better than white paper. True. I agree with you, Surya, but we were able to pick up paper and it was free. Maybe remove the shadow for Guardian. Okay, Eternal Winter is too good to pass up on. Oh, yes, it seems pretty good. Okay, so let's see. Give up on the well, the only shadow I have is... What shadow is the one that we have? Oh, yeah, for this one, the green gi. Yeah, we haven't procced it at all. So I think that's a good one to get rid of. I could get more defense. I could get crit chance. 14% more crit chance. Instead, I could also get Eternal Winter up. Actually, I'm going to get Eternal Winter up because our Solar Blade isn't doing anything right now. So I can actually move this down here until we get Solar Blade. But honestly, I think everyone was right. It was too late for a Solar Blade. But I think there is potential with it. I'm going to try both. I'm going to try Frost Relic and Solar Blade and see what would be cool. I'm guessing right now Frost Relic is going to be a little bit better. All right, I'm going to go enchant now. I haven't heard the Tiger. Yeah, for sure. Tiger hasn't been but that's because, I mean, I guess that's a good thing in a sense. We don't have enough evasion, 1, but then 2, we're not really in a point where evasion is going to proc because we're shooting from far. So at that point, I guess it's a good thing that we're not hearing it. So kind of have to consider that as well. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I can't get over this chunky effect here when you hear it. I'm going to go ahead and convert on this one, though. There's a potion? Oh, nice. Okay. A 3 enchant. Holy, that's big. Is there anything that I want to use 3 enchant for at this second, though? I guess it would be... I mean, actually, I'm thinking maybe instead of kunai, maybe I do this instead. I lose precision, though. I wonder if the physical damage amplification is better than the crit plus 30 critical damage increase. That's the thing. But I just feel like Eternal Winter is a little bit better, so maybe I just wait. I want to hold until I get the item here. After image is going to be scary, but we got to do it. Here we go. All right, my little elephant. This is it. Oh, the lion is a little rough on this build, I will say. Still solid, though. I did way way better than I thought I was going to. Holy. Oh, wow. Sharp Eye? Okay, that actually changes it, because now I can move Eternal Winter here, and now I can get Sharp Eye. But I want to put Sharp Eye as my slot here. Holy, that was a good pickup. So now I have both. Sturdy and Precision. Windsong 3, Guardian 2, Glacier, we just picked up. Yeah, that is a lot. So I'm wondering too now if it's going to be too heavy with Frost Relic. I think not going full Frost Relic would be good if we could pick up some really good items. But then again, Frost Relic is pretty costly in tiers as well. In my head, I bet Solar Blade is a sleeper hit with this weapon. I think so too. I think it could be. I'd have to test it just to see. Hey, later on after you finish this run, can you quickly show me your controller keybind so I can screenshot it to test it out? Knowing someone actually uses a controller fluidly gives me hope. Sure. Yeah, I don't mind that. Kunai isn't doing anything anyway. Yeah, that is true. I mean, I can actually just move Kunai and maybe just get like my crit up from this instead. Same thing with our reloading wooden crate here. It's not doing anything. But right now it is giving us 30-10, so I'm holding on to it. So we'll see if we can find something better, and then we can change those out as well. All right, speaking of, I got 3 to put in here. I mean, increasing the damage here would be good. Getting the normal damage up as well, normal percent damage up, and physical increase. I kind of want to go this route. Hopefully that was the right call. I guess we're about to find out, because... Ooh, I'm kind of hoping for Kraz, to be honest. Okay, we got Kraz. This is what I wanted. Let's see if it was worth. Oh, I got so greedy on that. I could have easily dodged that. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I have so many dashes. Just dash out of the way. Okay. Luckily, we got through, though. I mean, we're not using special attack, though, so it's kind of useless. Warrior Seal is good. We can get rid of this then and just bring in Warrior Seal, right? Because then at least physical damage and attack speed. Although I don't want too heavy of attack speed again. I need a really good tablet that I can combine. I mean, if we get Inventory, Honor I think would be actually pretty good, but I like Rally here. Rally we could do a lot of cool stuff with. Yeah. All right, we'll pick up Rally and... Ooh, I mean, I guess for the time being... I can put it like here. I mean, it's a little heavy on this one. I don't have a... Well, I guess I could do this just to fulfill it, but I kind of wanted to get my physical damage up. So I guess I could do this instead for the time being. All right, here we go. The true test. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. Wow, that little bit of attack speed we got from Warrior Seal is throwing off my my timing again. Wow. Wow. That was impressive. Yeah, I think cold is the way to go if you want an element in this. And I think that it actually could work out super well because there are some good defenses that go with it too. Huh. This is a pretty good weapon. Wow. Okay. All right, here we go. We are entering the Gungeon. This is it. The final phase. I can't get over that sound effect. Holy. Oh my. Okay. I mean, the white paper right now is what's giving us sturdy 10. So at the moment, I do have to keep that. What else is here? Traveler's Blessing. Oh my. Are you serious? Look at... I mean... I mean, I could also go defensive here and just get potions. Traveler's Blessing could be interesting. I don't have enough space. I could get an inventory if there is one. Let's take a look. So there is inventory. So we could have 2 extra slots. And then we have dice at the end so we can have extra rerolls. I mean, it's just more weapon damage. But with Blessing, it's also true damage. So +2 true damage. I mean, I think that could be really good. Scholar Lizard minigun with extra steps. True. Yeah. Can drop haste too, right? Yeah, you're right. I could drop haste because it's not going to change anything. I'm not using it. We have Windsong too. It's not a big difference. All right, we're selling Meteorite. We're not using it. We can't use this. We're getting rid of this, and I don't need that. Yeah, we're getting rid of all this. The merchant doesn't have enough leaves. Poor merchant. Yeah, I think this could be really solid here. Now the question is, do I change out Balisong? Because we're playing more at a distant now, so I don't have to worry about this being heavy, but I still need it for the Precision 10. Is this sturdy here? It is. But then I lose this, so I would need... All my other sturdies are occupied. So I would need to keep this here for now. For the time being. I mean, unless I changed... this. But I want to keep Monocle, though, so... Wow, poor merchant here ran out of maple. Kunai's not doing much, so I think I'll trade that out here, and then I kind of want to do this. That's an extra 7 defense. I'm gonna test that, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and just get the extra potions here because why not, right? Okay, let's see how this works. Holy, that was a fast clear. Wow. Okay. I think I might go artifact here because I should level, and then I pick up an artifact, so that'll fill my 2 inventory slots, right? Wow, these projectile minions definitely got the best of me in this wave, though. Yikes. Glad I picked up those extra potions. This makes me a little nervous for Clipeth here, just because we are going to be dashing quite a bit in that one, because it does have a lot of stuff going on with it. They really wanted us to go Frost Relic in this one. I do like Echo of the Glacier. It's a great item. I kind of inflicts frostbite on nearby enemies. What is considered nearby, I wonder, for this to proc? Because I am trying to go for a little bit further out. Wow, Begonia Sachet is actually really good. Okay. Ooh, I am praying for some extra potions here. Okay, we do have some, so we can look out here. Let's see. We're gonna sell these. This is gonna be a battle. 100% this is going to be a battle. All right, so now let's go ahead and drink one of our big ones here. Get our small one here for proccing. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. All right, this is it. Can we do it? I hope so. Either way, this build has a ton of potential. I mean, first time try, 35 tier hard mode Roots Retreat. Here we go. Ooh, okay. Trying to save my Sharp Eye for the next one. Oh, I'm running out of dashes. Ooh, that's what I'm scared of. That's what I'm scared of. Okay, phase 2. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think the freeze actually will help out then with the dash count for a future one and potentially Frost Relic. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this, Clipeth. Oh, and this is the worst one, too, because we can't do any damage to it. Dull Bell is so clutch. Absolutely insane. What a build! Man. Holy. This elephant can move. How cool is that? My first elephant costume build, and it was a good one. Whoa! Tanny, I mean, the damage seems fairly good for an experiment. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think so. I'm honestly very pleased with the damage at the moment, considering circumstances of build changes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I honestly think for this tier and potentially higher, if you go cold, because we saw how beneficial the Dull Bell was, right? Imagine proccing Frost even more. Yeah, you don't need Windsong in this. I would say you would only go Windsong to get those items for dash count. That's about it. But wow! That actually got me my first hard mode for the Eagle costume, I believe. I'm almost positive that was my first one, so... It is level 35! Holy, that one was fun. Solar Blade is pretty expensive to get going, so I think unless you get it early, I would not attempt. Holy, that is so good. Wow, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. What a great suggestion. What a great suggestion there. Wow, we had 2 fun builds today. So definitely going the range is better. So Battle Song was good at the beginning because we were pretty close on. And although they counteracted one another, towards the end, we wanted to stay far away from enemies, right? Because that's where we were proccing our crit. If we found the Scythe, boy, we would have been doing some insane damage too. So that's something else to consider because we easily got over 100% crit chance in this build. So if we got Scythe and if we go cold, yeah. So what I would do is, let's see here. Yeah, so we would get rid of Windsong. I'm still curious about Frost Relic. I don't know if Frost Relic would be... I think I like just Glacier, honestly. And we didn't need... Well, the Sturdy was good. So I think, yeah, the Sturdy was good because it did proc and balance it out a little bit for us. Luck. Yeah, these I would keep. Anything I would change here? I don't think so. I mean, the defense is the best at 20, I think. I mean, it's good to get the Foundation Tablet in a bit of a boost, but yeah, I think the 10 luck is the best way to go on this one. And it did work in our favor quite a bit. Agma could be interesting here because we can, instead of Agma, go like Ice Bug or Feet of the Ice Skull, right? Crit chance. I mean, there's a lot of good rare, not Rain of Arrows. We wouldn't worry about Rain of Arrows. So the starting item could be up for debate on this one, for sure. Yeah, because Agma did take a while to get going, so I may try something like this and start off with that and then go for the same one. Oh, yeah. Tanny says, can you share the preset code? I want to play around with this build. Unfortunately, I can't put it in the Discord. I mean, I'm sorry, the YouTube, because it says that it's too long of a message. So what I could do, you want a dash item to start? I mean, I guess we could go a dash item instead of Feet of the Ice Skull. I mean, I think it's up to interpretation, right? I think the best one would be Golden Cloak, but then we're not utilizing the full pocket capacity in doing so. So I think maybe going Agma or the Glacier here would be, if you're going to go Glacier. If you're not, then maybe Precision going the Fault Needler would be good as well, because that's actually what I was going to choose instead of Agma, but I didn't. And then luckily enough, it was the second item we found in the game, which was kind of crazy. So yeah, I think any of those would be good, but yeah, I mean, what I could do, yeah, if you join the Discord, I'll go ahead and I'll paste that in the Discord here. Copies the current. Let me go into my Discord. One moment. Wow, that was fun. What a great build. Let me see here. Discord. Here's all my happy individuals. I'm going to post it in the Sephiria lore build ideas. All right, so this one is the elephant. I don't even know what would be a crazy name for this. Elephant blast build. Nah, it's got to be something cool in that. Elephant dash reload. Okay. And then here's the code. There we are. So there's the code. And then the other one too was Electro Liz, which I'm definitely looking forward to doing that story for one of my next videos. And I believe that one was this one here. Should be this one. I'm going to double check. Let me see. New preset. Copies. Current preset. Yes. No. Oh, hold on. That did not work. Maybe that's not the one. Let me see. Let me try this again. Nope. Did something wrong with that one. Let me see. Copy this one. Oh, did it copy that one from the previous? Oh, I think I did it wrong. I mean, I could build it really quick and make a new one. That's not a big deal either. But I think that's what I did by accident. Yep, that's what I did. Okay. All right, so let's make a new one really quickly for the lizard, because I know a lot of individuals wanted the lizard one. Shouldn't take too long. Frog, lizard. And then we went... And then I went ingenuity as well. Right? I'm almost positive this is what I went. Starting item, Magitech was Electrochakram. And then we went... Magitech, Windsong, and Precision. There we go. Save and load. Copies the current to the clipboard. Bring it over here. Thanks for everyone's patience while I do this, too. And then... There. There we go. They're in the Sephiria lore build idea, which is under the game channel. So anyone who joins the Discord, thank you again. Always welcome all new members for it as well. Props man was super cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. I waved. Okay, let me say hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, lots of new ones, huh? Welcome, everyone. Sup, dude? Happy to be here. Gabagoolish. Ah, okay. Yeah, we'll definitely do some runs. I did a community day actually at the beginning of this month, and it was a lot of fun. We spent about 5-6 hours playing some games. Nobody wanted to join. I think everyone was a little shy. But that's okay. That's okay. Everyone enjoyed me playing Sephiria, and then we did a couple rounds of Voidigo too, which is a fun game as well. So we'll probably do another community day in the next upcoming months or so. I don't know about next month. I have a lot going on next month as far as the weekends where I would attempt to do it. But either way, we'll try to get some more content and videos. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, this live stream, give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the game and the gameplay. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here, as you can see from our Discord. Whoa, did not mean to do that. My bad. Uh-oh. I did not want to do game mode. Oh, let me get back. Menu. Power. Exits. There we go. Apologies. That was good. I haven't seen a big picture mode in forever. That was kind of crazy. So yeah, thank you again for all the subscribers. We have gotten so many new subscribers. It's overwhelming, but humbling too. It just goes to show when you're having fun and you make content, people are really enjoying it. So I am very grateful for that because I don't have a lot of time to play games. So a lot of time I do spend on making the videos as well and during my game time. So I am happy to see that individuals are enjoying the fun time I am having with the little hours that I have to play games. So that is pretty cool. So last comments here before we leave. Surprised you immediately ran it. Glad you did, boss. Good timing finding you in the community right after I get into the game. You all are dope. Oh, thank you so much, Gabagool. I appreciate that. M85 says Eternal Winter is extremely good on a fast attacking build. Yes, that's why I think going Glacier in this one is going to be beneficial, and I look forward to testing it with it and seeing how it turns out for sure. Pleasure to meet you all. I'll be around, dude. If anyone ever wants to run some co-op, I'd love to try supporting. Anyways, for anyone else, hit me up anytime. Oh, the controller presets. Oh, yes, I did promise that, didn't I? Let me go back. Absolutely. If you're still here, Gabagool, I will do that. Because you did ask for that, so I wouldn't mind showing that. Oh, look at Ray's. Chapter 6, hard mode 50. Wow. Okay. Ray's going off of the I wonder if they're using the lizard build or the elephant. All right, here we go. So controller options, gamepad, that's what I rock. You can't see everything, so I don't know about a screenshot. So how about we do it in a section here? Maybe like this, and you let me know. I mean, there will be the VOD, so if you want to catch the VOD afterwards, that's up to you too, because you could get it here. So there's that one. So if you want to grab that one, and then I can scroll down then thereafter. All right, so then this is the next section here. All right, and then this is just the rest, which is just quick cast, which I don't have anything set except for just for my right trigger one. That's it. So I think you got it. Hopefully that helps. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for the live stream. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun. These builds were great. I look forward to making full-length videos and, of course, characters and backstories for each. I'm going to have 2 Sephiria videos out this week, so please look forward to those. If you haven't watched the 2 newest ones that I dropped, the Unfriendly Ghost and, of course, the Companion Chaos build that everyone had been requesting, please check those out as well. Again, liking and commenting does help me out, so I greatly appreciate it. And for everyone who supports me, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Until next time, everyone, take care.